The long-running, gross-out, genius performance art satire radio spectacle that is the Howard Stern Show, which is now just on satellite radio, they are apparently promoting a singer. I don't know if it's just like somebody who Howard Stern enjoys or if this is a paid arrangement or something. But today, Republican presidential politics in America were briefly taken over by this.
This is not what you think it is. Just calm down. No, it's not what you think it is. Just calm down. This is about Elisa Jordana, okay? Elisa Jordana. This is not about me. This is about Elisa Jordana. The serious thing is about Elisa Jordana. Jordana, Elisa Jordana. I'm going to say a bad word to sex. So the name of one of her songs is You, I'm Fine. I'm Fine. And also Young Love is a really good song to listen to. Young Love.
Benjy, those are live mics. Come on, seriously.
Okay.
Seriously.
Okay.
Could you move?
The name of the songs is Young. I won't say the bad word again. It's F You, I'm Fine. F You, I'm Fine.
He's right. That is, in fact, the name of the song in question.
I want you out of my sight. I want you out of my sight, sight. But I'm fine. And I'm not even sure of design.
So it's true. We fact-checked it. And maybe this all today was just an advertisement for this singer person who is beloved of the Howard Stern Show. Or maybe this is just the greatest long-running, gross-out, genius performance art satire radio spectacle of my generation, the Howard Stern Show, being jealous that another performance art sensation is hitting that patented Howard Stern sweet spot that is the overlapping area between horrifying and compelling. Okay, here's how this was supposed to go today. At the Friars Club here in New York City, known for its comedic roasts of celebrities, a press conference was scheduled today to hear further allegations of sexual harassment concerning Herman Cain, a Republican candidate for president. As members of the media, many members of the media gathered to hear from the new accuser and from her attorney, Gloria Allred, a Howard Stern sidekick who's named Benjy took over the proceedings.
Just listen a second, all right? Maybe I'm the girl that was accused by Herman Cain, okay? You don't know that. You don't even know if for sure I'm a male, because I might not be. I'll say who I am. Who asked that? Who asked who I was?
I'll ask you.
My name's Benjy Bronk, B-R-O-N-K. Now you're interrupting a religious service, my friend.
And that was sort of how it went, as the entire National Press Corps sat and waited for this Herman Cain-related press conference to begin.
Oh, I met you at the Anthony thing. You, come here.
Stop screaming.
Oh, sorry. I met you at the Anthony thing. Wait, yeah. Are you from Japanese TV? Are you from... I met you. We met.
When he says, I met you at the Anthony thing, what he's talking about is the Anthony Weiner press conference back in June, which Benjy, the Howard Stern sidekick, he also, at the Anthony Weiner press conference, did the same thing. He sort of Stern-bombed it. The Howard Stern sidekick guy just sort of took over this press conference today before it even began.
Everyone's going to have a vote. We're going to say first the yeas and the nays. Who wants me to stay, or who wants me to leave? Yay or nay? Who wants me to leave?
Get out.
Let's go.
Who wants me to stay? Woo!
At one point, it seemed like the press conference was actually going to start with Benjy from the Howard Stern Show, with that guy introducing Gloria Allred, the attorney, and her client, the new Herman Cain sexual harassment accuser.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Los Angeles, California, Miss Gloria Allred and the accuser.
So that was the announcement from Benjy. According to reporters on the scene, upon hearing that, Gloria Allred and the woman due to speak about the allegations against Mr. Cain turned around and decided to wait backstage at the Friars Club for a few more minutes so they could enter the press conference on their own terms instead of being announced by the Howard Stern guy. Ultimately, the press conference finally did start. The accuser who came forward today was a woman who worked at the National Restaurant Association Educational Foundation in the mid-1990s. She said after losing her job at the NRA's foundation, she met Mr. Cain in Washington to ask him for help in getting rehired or for getting another job. She then alleged that Mr. Cain made an aggressive and unwanted sexual advance toward her.
He suddenly reached over and he put his hand on my leg, under my skirt, and reached for my genitals. He also grabbed my head and brought it towards his crotch. I was very, very surprised and very shocked. I said, "What are you doing? You know I have a boyfriend. This isn't what I came here for." Mr. Cain said, "You want a job, right?" I asked him to stop, and he did.
The Herman Cain campaign responded to this. Actually, they sort of pre-responded to this, putting out a statement during that press conference, which said that Mr. Cain has never harassed anyone. Quote, "All allegations of harassment against Mr. Cain are completely false." There are a number of these allegations now, depending on how you count. This was either the 6th woman or the 7th woman who alleges that she was harassed, or who was allegedly harassed, by Mr. Cain. The first 2 were women employed by the National Restaurant Association when Mr. Cain ran the association. Both of them, after complaining formally to the association, were separated from their jobs and given cash settlements of tens of thousands of dollars in exchange for agreeing to not speak about the incidents in the future. A conservative talk show host in Iowa has also come forward and said that he witnessed inappropriate behavior from Mr. Cain toward 2 female members of his radio show staff in Iowa. A longtime Republican pollster who now does work for Rick Perry has described witnessing very inappropriate behavior from Mr. Cain toward a woman in a restaurant in the Washington, D.C. area in the late 90s. What's unclear in the counting of the total number of women here is whether that, the woman seen being mistreated at the restaurant, whether that is the same woman who is also described by the Associated Press as a former National Restaurant Association employee.